Asmodeus stands as one of the most discussed demons in religious texts, demonology, and occult tradition. His story shifts across cultures, yet his core role stays consistent. He represents desire, obsession, and calculated corruption. Unlike chaotic demons tied only to destruction, Asmodeus works through temptation, manipulation, and long-term influence. His power comes from patience and understanding human weakness. Before we go deeper, if you enjoy deep dives into dark lore and hidden figures like this, subscribe now so you do not miss future videos like this one, and leave a like if you enjoy this video. The earliest known reference to Asmodeus appears in Jewish tradition, most clearly in the Book of Tobit. In this text, Asmodeus acts as a demon of lust. He kills the husbands of Sarah before they consummate their marriages. This portrayal establishes a pattern. Asmodeus attacks through desire rather than brute force. He corrupts intimacy, trust, and commitment. Even in early appearances, he operates with intent rather than rage. As demonology evolved, especially through medieval Christian writings, Asmodeus gained structure and rank. He stopped being a wandering spirit and became a ruler. Many grimoires list him as one of the kings of hell. Some traditions name him the king of lust. Others place him as a high-ranking prince under Lucifer. His authority varies by source, yet his position always remains near the top of infernal hierarchy. In the Ars Goetia, part of the Lesser Key of Solomon, Asmodeus holds the rank of king. He commands 72 legions of demons. This rank places him among the highest authorities in hell. Only a few demons share this level of command. Kings in demonology rule through governance rather than raw violence. They issue orders, maintain systems, and oversee domains. Asmodeus fits this role perfectly. His influence spreads through institutions, relationships, and long-term corruption. Asmodeus rules over lust, but his domain extends beyond physical desire. He governs obsession, excess, and compulsion. He pushes people toward choices that feel voluntary while leading toward ruin. This makes him more dangerous than demons tied to open destruction. He does not force actions. He persuades. His power grows when individuals believe they act by free will. Many texts describe Asmodeus as highly intelligent. He understands mathematics, crafts, and strategy. Some grimoires state he teaches arts related to engineering and construction. This detail matters. It frames him as a builder of systems, not a destroyer of worlds. He constructs traps through structure, habit, and comfort. His corruption blends into daily life. Descriptions of Asmodeus vary, yet they follow patterns. He often appears with multiple heads, one human, one ram, one bull. These forms symbolize intellect, lust, and brute desire. He sometimes rides a dragon or holds a lance. These images reinforce authority and control. Artists and writers portray him as regal rather than feral. His appearance signals rank. His relationship with other demons reinforces his status. Many traditions place him alongside Lucifer, Beelzebub, and Leviathan. Each rules a major aspect of sin or chaos. Asmodeus fits into this structure as the force behind indulgence and excess. He works best when society thrives outwardly while decaying internally. In some Christian demonologies, Asmodeus serves directly under Lucifer as a chief advisor or enforcer of temptation. This position aligns with his method. He weakens resistance before conflict begins. He softens moral boundaries. By the time destruction arrives, resistance collapses from within. Later literature expanded his role further. Medieval writers associated him with gambling, luxury, and vanity. These additions reflect cultural fears of indulgence. Asmodeus became the symbol of losing control through pleasure. His rank rose as societies grew more complex, since temptation thrives in structured environments. In modern interpretations, Asmodeus appears as a mastermind rather than a monster. Games, novels, and films often depict him as a strategist, politician, or noble ruler. This portrayal mirrors ancient descriptions more closely than chaotic depictions of demons. His power lies in influence, not terror. Asmodeus ranks high because he attacks the foundation of human decision-making. Desire drives action. Control desire and control outcomes. Demonology recognizes this truth, which explains his consistent placement near the top of infernal hierarchies. His legacy persists because temptation never disappears. Societies change, tools evolve, yet obsession and excess remain constant. Asmodeus embodies that cycle. His rank reflects effectiveness, not spectacle. He corrupts without noise. He rules without chaos. He wins without battle. Asmodeus stands not as a demon of rage, but as a demon of patience. His authority grows through time, trust, and indulgence. That method secures his place among the highest ranks of hell, feared not for violence but for precision. Later Jewish traditions expand his origin. Some texts link Asmodeus to the line of fallen angels, not as a simple demon but as a being with ancient authority. In a few interpretations, he descends from angels who learned human behavior too well. This explains his precision. He studies patterns. He studies desire. He understands routines, habits, and weakness at scale. In the Talmud, Asmodeus plays a strange role in the story of King Solomon. Solomon captures him using a magical seal. Instead of raging, Asmodeus cooperates. He speaks calmly. He explains spiritual laws. He even helps Solomon build the temple by revealing how to obtain the shamir, a creature that cuts stone without metal. This moment reshapes his image. He is dangerous, yet controlled. He follows rules when they benefit him. The story continues. Asmodeus eventually tricks Solomon. He swaps places with him, takes his throne, and rules openly for a time. This part matters. Asmodeus does not destroy the kingdom. He governs it. He blends in. He rules through order, not chaos. Only later does Solomon reclaim his place. This reinforces a core theme. Asmodeus thrives inside systems. He exploits authority structures rather than tearing them down. Some demonologists argue this event explains his rank. He proves he understands leadership. He understands power dynamics. He understands how humans obey without fear. Hell rewards effectiveness. His rise follows logic. In certain Islamic traditions, a similar figure appears among the jinn. These stories describe a being tied to arrogance, desire, and deception rather than raw evil. Again, the pattern stays consistent. Influence over force. Control over violence. Medieval grimoires add more structure. Asmodeus enforces contracts related to indulgence. He oversees punishments tied to excess. His role becomes administrative. This places him closer to a governor than a warrior. His legions specialize in temptation, distraction, and escalation. Small indulgence leads to habit. Habit leads to dependence. Dependence leads to collapse. Some occult sources claim Asmodeus opposes impulsive chaos. He prefers slow corruption. Sudden destruction ends influence. Long decay multiplies it. This mindset separates him from lower demons. In symbolic interpretations, Asmodeus represents the loss of self-command, not passion itself, but surrender to it. This framing explains why his power grows in stable societies. Comfort breeds excess. Excess breeds dependence. Dependence breeds control. Modern demonology often links him to modern vices, gambling systems, addictive entertainment, status obsession, endless consumption. These align with his domain more than medieval ideas of lust alone. His rank remains high because his function adapts. Asmodeus endures because his method works in every era. He does not need fear. He needs permission. Humans provide it willingly. That depth explains his position. He is not elevated by myth alone. He earns rank through effectiveness. Asmodeus endures because his method never changes. He rules through desire, routine, and quiet influence. His rank reflects control, not spectacle. As long as people surrender discipline for indulgence, his position stays secure.